Her length, we missed it. We missed it so much. Now we have to capitalize on the stop.
Clarendon looking for Hamby. They're going to get Uhas with the foul. 2:59 left in this one. Sparks have had.
She's so hard to score on. You know, she has such great instincts. Her athleticism is very underrated, but you guys can see how long her arms are. So for her to get a contest on a shot like that, that's not easy, even though she made it look pretty easy. That is not an easy thing to do.
Nice pass.
Great pass,
Getting it out of traffic there is Hamby.
I don't know if she did that on purpose, but I'm gonna say she did. That was a great pass by Leja, a great find. Dearica rolling to the basket is pretty much automatic.
Way within 14, just 3 points, 6 turnovers for the Lynx here in this fourth quarter. McBride, beautiful find, extra pass there, and a bucket.
Minnesota, great job of making the extra pass. I mean, you can't get a better shot than a layup, a contested layup, but they pass it to a wide open one, and one.
Jackson getting the bucket and the foul.
Rakia finishes so well through contact, especially for a rookie. It's like very impressive how she can get her positioning, focus on the rim, on the glass, and put those and ones in every single game.
So an opportunity to cut it to 13 here. Jackson can't get the old school three-point play. Approaching the 2-minute mark. The first missed free throw tonight by the Sparks. They're 14 of 15 now from the line.
Love that. 15 of 15 would be nice, but missing one free throw was great for us.
Another stop here for LA.
Gotta capitalize. That's our biggest growth area. We work so hard on getting stops.
Jackson, offensive rebound, goes up strong, no. And rebound secured with one arm there by Smith. Here's McBride.
And analytics are gonna say, you know, we're a poor defensive team. Numbers are gonna say that, but when I watch us in practice, when I'm out there with them, we have such great instincts. Now it's about taking those stops that we do get and capitalizing off of them and rewarding ourselves on the other end. And that's one of our biggest growth points, I think, as a team, is rewarding ourselves more, celebrating more, getting hyped more. And again, it's hard to do that when you're, you know, having a hard season like we're having. But everybody works so hard day in and day out, extra shots, we're in the gym, energy is great, picking each other up, holding each other accountable. It's a process. It's not always easy, but you know, I'm seeing the baby steps. I'm seeing the baby steps.
How important is that going to be now when you have a few extra days to prepare for Dallas on Saturday?
I think these few days are going to be a great time for everyone to mentally take a break as well. I mean, I think so much of the game is mental and not physical. And when you're in the midst of a season like the one we're having, where we're struggling to close out games, struggling to get wins, sometimes you just need to take a deep breath and understand that things can turn around, and they will.
Stevens into the body of Kone, couldn't get it, rebound Lee. Ball didn't hit the rim, so no reset of the shot clock there. And the turnover here as Lee and Dangerfield unable to get on the same page. Heidemann returns, McBride will have a seat. Just 2 games left before the break for the Sparks. Dallas on Saturday, that'll be on CBS, 12:30 start local time.
And we've had success against Dallas this year.
Yeah, Dallas having some issues in their own right. Zandalicini knifing down the lane, the hoop and the foul. So she'll be at the line for the old school 3-point play. A week from today, it'll be camp day. As you see the take by Zandalicini.
Oh, camp day. And
the return of Nneka Ogwumike as the Sparks host the Seattle Storm. What are your thoughts about camp day?
Camp day. Those little kids are so loud in here. And it's like just screeching, like your ears hurt, but they are so excited and hyped to be here. Like, we cannot do things like that.
Unforced turnover there.
And even though they didn't score, that's just going to be another turnover in our box score, or another turnover in our season. And we just have to lock in and have some pride about not turning the ball over. We're not getting enough possessions to compete to win all the time.
20 turnovers tonight for LA. Just 3 turnovers on Friday in the win against Vegas here. We talked about that Olympic break, Lexi, and what's that like, so much time off? Is it like you're starting a new season when you come back?
I mean, basically, I remember my break. I was in Chicago, I think that was the year I was in Chicago, won a championship. And those were some of the hardest practices that I've been a part of in the W as far as competing. Because we still didn't have a lot of scout players in the gym with us because there was still COVID protocol and things going on. So we were just battling each other and getting after it. And, you know, I think it really impacted us going to get that championship. But I reminded the team, you know, I was on that Chicago team. I wasn't on the team when it happened, but they went through a rough patch that season as well. Finished as a 6th seed and won a championship. So our playoff hopes are not out of reach. And I keep reminding everybody of that. It's a long season.
Incredible run by your team. Ray Stevens on that team as well.
Another one!
Another shot clock violation here against the Lynx. Lexi, I think this will be the equivalent to you putting up a 40-piece in your debut.
Is it?
Great job by you tonight.
It's giving 40-piece? I was feeling like 25 and 5 maybe.
Far too modest.
Oh my goodness.
Burrell takes the spill. But great job by you tonight. Thanks so much for filling in.
I wish we were able to get a win. I wish I was able to commentate us to a win. But they're coming, guys. Okay, be patient with us. Be patient with me if I return. But I had a great time.
Take a look at Ray Burrell at the foul line.
Oh, don't know how that happened, but she popped right up, made her free throws.
Good to see her get up and knock down that foul shot.
She's not going to miss many free throws. Let me not jinx her. I'm not going to. That's my girl. She's going to knock this down. Of course. Nothing but net.
82-67. Shot clock dark. Minnesota just going to dribble this thing out. Another rough one at home against Minnesota for the Sparks. It was a tough first quarter that LA just could not overcome as they trail by 13 after 1. Our producer tonight, Mark Shaw, Jerry Weinstein, our director, Danita Davies, our stage manager, Dougie Fresh, Doug Brown on stats. Got to do it from Crypto.com Arena.